Okay, it's 8:01. I'm a minute late. I've been off for a week. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Rise and shine, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together now that I'm back. I took a rare week off, and I was still with you when there was a threat of severe weather. But when the weather got quiet, so did I. Now I'm back, baby. Fully energized and ready to go. And we're looking lovely, may I add, across Central Florida. Let's just take a look outside and see what's doing. This is a look from our tower cam. Downtown Orlando, looking pretty nice there. Let's head over to Lake Eola perspective. Oh man, that is beautiful. I love this time of day. I don't necessarily love waking up so early necessarily, but to get this with the mix of clouds and sun, I'll take it. Yeah. Let's head up to Ocala, see what's doing. It's definitely a grayer start here as we have to tilt our head. And if you live in our northern spots like Ocala, today's not going to be a great day. Okay, if this doesn't tell the story, I don't know what does. Completely cloudy and even some showers. But then you head into the metro and it's sunny, right? That's lovely. Let's head to the tourist district, looking great there. And then over to the beaches. All right, let's start in Melbourne and we'll just kind of work our way up. It's early and it's too bright. Okay, that I can take. I just need to, let's all take a moment, take a sip, okay? Okay. All right, now we can move on with things. That is so beautiful. Oh man, spoiling us. Okay, and then there's a last tower cam. We're looking over to New Smyrna Beach. A lot of people already at the beach, believe it or not, right? All right, nice and quiet for the most part, though there are some showers around, okay? Let me take you up here near Marion. Now, we were just looking at Ocala. Obviously, we've got plenty of clouds, but there are even a few showers in the area, and that lets you know we've kind of got that moisture in play, okay? All right, let's take a look at temperatures. 69 in Ocala, 64 degrees in Orlando. A lovely day. Here's the bigger picture. This, I think, tells the story pretty well, all right? So we've got a cold front little by little moving our direction. What it's going to end up doing, though, is it's going to end up taking a bunch of moisture, and you can see the clouds really blossoming here in the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to take that moisture and ride it along that cold front, which is going to put these showers, especially in our northern areas, okay? So what we end up having is rising rain coverage, but at least the first part of the day, that's going to be in our northern suburbs, the Ocalas of the world, the Villages of the world, Bellevues of the world, the Marine Lands even of the world. All right, and then into the afternoon and evening, we'll watch those showers kind of moving into the rest of town, 40, 50, 60% coverage. For planning purposes, though, unless you live in our northern spots, a good chunk of the day today looks to be lovely. So I do want to encourage you to go outside and try and have a good day. All right, 82 degrees in the metro 1 p.m., 84 degrees our 3 o'clock temperature. That looks to be pretty good. That looks to be pretty good indeed. All right, let me take a sip of coffee and then let's chat. I'm waking back up. I haven't had to wake up this early in a while. I was on vacation, everybody, so thank you for hanging. I shut off the social media world, but I'm back, baby. Glad to see you. Shannon, good morning to you. David, Debbie, good morning. Rachel, Dawn, rise and shine. Dan, I see you there. Nancy, good morning. Good morning, Nancy. Hope you and your family had a great vacation. We had a great vacation. We did Disney for a couple of days. We did Palm Beach for a couple of days. And now we're back. Now we're back. Doing the life thing. It's all great stuff. I am rested, relaxed, and ready to tell the weather story. Yeah, Laura, tell us about the vacation. It was great. Disney, we were blacked out from the park, so we just kind of bummed around in the pool, did the water park, and then, yeah, it was great. And then did Palm Beach, did the zoo, did the science museum. My kids are obsessed with dinosaurs, which, by the way, and we'll talk more about it in a minute because I do want to get to the weather, but did you know that they think now that dinosaurs weren't scaly, that they had feathers? Like, it's weird to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex with feathers, but apparently that's a new thing. I guess. I don't know. It's news to me. All right. So today's got rain in the forecast. Let's do a couple of things. All right. First off, let's look at the rain zone just so that we can kind of focus on who's got the best chance for rain. And it's really going to stay focused in our northern spots. I think that all in all, and the rain zone's kind of a neat idea. It's a graphic I came up with, and the overall idea is who's the hot spot for rain today? It's absolutely going to be our northern spots. That's going to be where the majority of the day will be cloudy and wet. So Joseph's asking, is it going to be a washout today? If you live up here, it is. Then into the afternoon and evening, it'll drift into the metro area. So there's that, okay? And then FYI for our friends, tomorrow, the rain zone kind of focuses on not a washout, but showers, particularly Brevard County, Osceola County, that kind of a thing, all right? So that's kind of where we're at. But when we look at the day as a whole, temperatures aren't going to be a big impactor, but rain is, especially the further north you live. And this is the difficult thing, okay? Because and I'll show you the model here in a minute, but when we look at Futurecast, understand and be a little forgiving, my coverage area goes basically the entire area in the map here. But the problem is, if you live on the northern side of this, you're going to have a pretty decent coverage of rain all day, whereas the southern spots won't. So this is one of those, I know somebody's going to be like, you got it wrong. And it's going to be like, dude, the weather's different depending on where you live. So this is where I want you to pay attention. Find your spot on the map here. Where do you live? If you live in Ocala, you're probably going to have a darn near washout of a day. All right, there's 11, 12 o'clock. Northern spots with the rainfall. The metro is cloudy, but it's fine. For outdoor activities, it's fine. The wife is like, what are we going to do today? We're going to go to the pool? We're going to go to the, what are we going to do today? And it's like, we're good. We can do things because we're in the metro. It's going to take a while for that rain to get to the metro. If you live in like Flagler County, Northern Volusia County, Marion, even Sumter counties, it's going to take less time for the rain to get to you. What are you going to do? We're going to go outside in the morning and then go outside, right? So I don't want you to be like, he got it wrong. He said it was going to rain all day and it didn't. Or he said it wasn't going to rain and it rained all day. Know where you live. That's the first part of this, okay? All right, so there's lunchtime. There's 2 o'clock, still focused in our northern areas. 3 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock. Focused in our northern areas, but starting to sneak in more and more to the metro. 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, really getting into the metro and even over to Brevard County. 8 o'clock, widely scattered showers around. 9, 10 o'clock, widely scattered showers around. 11, 12, right? Overnight, a few light showers. The one thing, and this is nice. The one thing that we need to keep in mind is that out of everything we're getting, almost every weather element is being thrown at us this weekend, except severe weather. For now, it doesn't look like that's on the table, which I'm totally good with, okay? But there's some showers. 6 a.m. tomorrow, it looks like we'll still see some showers. 7, 8, 9 o'clock, showers. And then you'll notice into the afternoon, there's lunchtime. We've got a little bit of rain back over to Brevard County, and then kind of fading out little by little. But I do want to point out, even though we've got kind of the showers around, it's associated with the cold front. So the temperatures are going to be ballistic. First off, the temperatures today. You can tell who's going to see the sunshine and who's not, right? 84 in Orlando, 87 degrees in Palm Bay. Looks great. If you live in our northern spots, clouds and rain, 75. Not great, or not as great, okay? Tonight, showers will linger. Little by little, they'll fade. But look at those temperatures. 40s and 50s. It's going to be chilly. That's really going to disrupt things. our emotional should be warming up situation. And then for this forecast tomorrow, look at the difference here. 50s and 60s for daytime highs. It is going to be a cool day tomorrow. And with a few showers in Brevard County, it's going to be a chilly cool as well. All right? So that's where we're at in terms of the forecast. Why? Because of this cold front over top of us today, so it's bringing scattered showers, particularly this afternoon and this evening. And then as it scoots further and further to the south, we're ushering in quite a chill. We'll keep the wet weather for South Florida, some of those showers kind of in Brevard County tomorrow, but it's going to be a chill. Yeah, so outdoor plans today, not too bad. If you're heading over to March Madness, it's so fun that we've got more of these games. Looks good for the Furman-San Diego game. If you're heading to the afternoon game, though, the Duke-Tennessee game, that's where we may have, especially leaving the stadium, that's where we may have some showers playing into things, okay? All right, if you're heading out to the Winter Park Sidewalk Art Festival, this, if you've never been, this is such a fun event. Looking good, but by 3 o'clock we'll start to watch the radar. All right? All right. So that's that. All right, 7-day forecast. Let's just take a look, and then it's time for me to talk, and I'll take your questions and comments and concerns. Everybody's talking, and I feel like a schmuck for not responding. So today, 84, looking good. Today's definitely the beach day of days, right? Surf running 2 to 4, seas today 3 to 5. Water temperatures are a little chilly, though. They're in the 60s. All right. Tomorrow, not too bad, but it's going to be chilly. Chilly on Monday, which is the first day of spring. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those temperatures start to climb. Okay? Okay. Now, to your questions. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Janice says, I'll run errands in the morning and stay away from the overcrowded spring break areas. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Terry says, not raining yet in Dunellen. Yeah, it's not a bad morning, but there are some showers up that way. Let's zoom in on the radar. You can see it's even kind of up around northern Volusia County, watching some of those light showers. Back over to Flagler Beach. So not raining around Dunellen. Yeah, I mean, we had a few sprinkles by you, but Astor Farms, kind of working over toward Bunnell, Crescent Lake, Crescent City. Eventually that'll work over toward like Holly Hill, Corona, Painters Hill, Flagler Beach area. Yeah, not bad, but a couple of showers around. All right, questions, comments, concerns. Rosebud says, good morning, Coffee Talk. I just got here. Can you start over? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Norman's asking, best site for water temperatures. So look at the buoys. At the end of the day, you could get like gridded data on other websites, but if you're wanting like real information, go to the NDBC, the National Data Buoy Center, or the NBDC, the National Buoy Data Center. Look for the buoys. The buoys give you the data, and then that gets fed into the computers, and then from there the computers will grid it out and try and make it a little bit better. But that's what we look at. All right? Derek, how do you like your Ember travel mug? Oh my God. So expensive, so great though. Like, for me, I've not had a sip of cold coffee unless I've wanted it since I've gotten this. So it's pretty great. Linda's asking, golf today in Ocala? Not a good day for it, if I'm honest. You're going to have almost a washout today. Hey, can I tell y'all who's joining us for the Coffee Talk drive-thru on Friday? I know we didn't do it this week. My bad. Can I tell you who's joining us for the Coffee Talk drive-thru? It's a big one. Linda says, no, you're not happy to be back, but we're happy you are. You know, I'm happy to be back. I'm refreshed. I took 3 days off, so I didn't take a ton, but it gave me a chance to spend some time with my family, and for that, I am so grateful. I'm refreshed professionally. Personally, those kids run me ragged. But I feel better. I feel good. I feel ready to take on the world. So I am glad to be back. Listen, I rarely do a break without doing Coffee Talk. I did Coffee Talk the first day I was on vacation, but there was the threat of severe weather. So I'm not going to ever leave you with that threat. But when the weather got quieter, I didn't do my thing. You know? Okay, all right, I see everybody's asking. All right, you may remember this guy. He left WESH's airwaves years and years and years ago. We've got former chief meteorologist Dave Marsh. He's going to be joining us. That'll be a lot of fun. So have your questions ready. If you're new to Central Florida, I think he said he retired 16 years ago, which is terrifying because I remember when he retired. If you're new to the area, maybe all you know is Tony Manolfi. Tony's a putz, and you got to love Tony. But before there was Tony, there was Dave Marsh. So Dave Marsh will be joining us on the Coffee Talk drive-thru. And we'll chat. We'll take your questions. You'll ask questions. I'll ask questions. And we're going to get Dave to do the forecast because 16 years retired, let's see if he's still got it. You know, that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. Laura says, oh, that's going to be a good one. It is, isn't it? Isn't it going to be something? Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun to chat. It's funny, my wife grew up in Central Florida, and I said, oh, look who emailed me, David Marsh. And she's like, who's David Marsh? And I looked at her and I was like, Dave Marsh. And she's like, oh, don't make fun of me. Anyway, kind of fun. So that'll be fun to chat with him and see what retired life is like, how things are going, and does he miss doing the weather? What does he think of the changes, because things are always changing, so yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Laura says, I grew up watching him. I did too. Beverly, I recognize that name despite having been in South Florida. I mean, he was. Taylor says, nah, I'm gonna make fun of you. Thanks for that, Taylor. You're cute. So anyway, that'll be a lot of fun. I'm terrible at keeping secrets, so I had to spill the beans on that one. So I need to send him his Skype link so that he can join us. Yeah. Victoria says, I hope I can tune in. My work has been getting in the way of my Coffee Talk time. Victoria, it's okay. You don't have to watch it live. Okay? At the end of the day, you can watch it later and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. All right? Does anybody have any questions about the forecast also? I just want to make sure today and tonight and tomorrow we're all good. Dave got us through many hurricanes. We'd watch him until the electric went off. Yeah, Cindy, I would agree. I mean, I remember being scared to death. Floyd is one that comes to mind. I remember Floyd approaching, and it's like, when is this thing going to turn? And Dave was there talking about it. So, yeah. Rosebud says, you kept the hurricane forecast a secret. Barely. I was dropping hints. It was like, if you were the cute girl in class, and I was like, you look really pretty today. Like, I was dropping hints left and right. I meant that you making fun of the way. Oh, yeah, but making fun is my love language. Gina says, going to Epcot, going to be wet, I guess. I would say, for the first 2/3 of the day, it'll be fine. The afternoon and evening is when we'll get into those showers. Yeah. Debbie says, I'm not enjoying the 60s temps, but Tuesday has the perfect weather this week. It's getting better, yeah. Well, and at the end of the day, like spring, the vernal equinox is Monday. That's when officially spring begins. Nikki says, chilly tomorrow. It is chilly tomorrow, yeah. Thunderstorms in Flagler, Patty. There will be some thunderstorms in Flagler. Indeed, indeed. Taylor, it's my love language too, so I relate. You and I, dangerous together. You and I, Taylor, dangerous together. Steven says, we want rain. We've got rain. Can I show you something? Rain is not all bad, okay? Like, first off, let's just look at, like, this is the easy one. Oh, the weather guy talking about the drought. Okay, so we're in a moderate drought, so rain isn't bad. But can I tell you the more impactful thing to me? I'm just going to leave this here with no comment. For what it's worth, now I'll comment. For what it's worth, now the pollen comes down a little bit. Now at least we're breaking that high allergen count. We're getting a little more comfortable. So, little by little, we're getting there. Carmarie, how does tomorrow look? Got a 7 p.m. Excuse me, 7 p.m. Hanson concert at SeaWorld. Really? Is that a thing tomorrow? I didn't know. All right, so for tomorrow, we've got a few showers south of town. I need to change that icon. It should be pulsating on and off the rain. That's looking a little too ominous. Hold on a second. There, that's the one I want. Boom. Boom. Save. All right, give it a second. I had the wrong icon there. There, okay. 30% see how it pulses on and then pulses off. That's what I wanted. A couple of showers tomorrow, particularly in our southern areas, but it's going to be chilly, like bundle up weather. So yeah, if you're heading out, that's what you got. All right? Can we get it low? Just trying to breathe, no big deal. I know, Laura, I know. I have no control over it. I'll take a little bit of rain to help us. Miss Smiley.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey there.
We do need the rain to help us wash the pollen. How much time do we have? 3 minutes. Okay. All right. Any questions? Ooh, Victoria says the scones are done. Victoria, when are you inviting us over? Cooking scones? Like,
Fancy.
all I'm saying. We did cinnamon rolls yesterday, cinnamon buns. My son Eric, it was as if the boy had just crossed the desert and has not eaten for a month. I have never seen, look, I used to weigh 300 pounds. I've never seen a creature shove cinnamon buns in their mouth the way that he did. He's a grown, and then we were like, you need to slow down. He's like, well, I am going slow, as he's like spitting out pieces of cinnamon bun because his mouth isn't able to handle it all. Jessica says, why is it I haven't seen Coffee Talk for so long, and now that I do, I think hurricanes. Don't be traumatized. We do everything. We do the nice weather too. Take it easy. Victoria says, hubby made him. He's the breakfast cook. What a gentleman he is. I don't do the breakfast because I'm at work. Although I do know that there are 3 cinnamon buns left over in that kitchen of mine. One for the wife, one for one son, one for another. I only get a bite. I'm not eating cinnamon buns anymore, but I could have a bite. So anyway, all right, that's what we got, people. Rain today. I'll be tweeting and Facebooking and all that other fun stuff, tracking the rain. All right, sound good? Sound good. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day, especially on a day like today where we're not going to have a bunch of sun. Oh, well. All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. I will be tweeting and Facebooking through the day as is needed, but in the meantime, have a great Saturday if you live up north. I'm sorry about